Howdy, folks. Welcome back. Today, we're going to be opening some Mystery Booster 2 and some Zendikar Rising. Let me turn this AC off quick so we don't get that hum in the background. And let me know how the audio is. Oh, let me get the music playing for y'all. Let me get this music playing real quick. Mic. Sounds good to me. Hopefully we do not get a copyright strike. We only get 3 before they kick us off the platform. And I had to submit some personal information to be able to stream. But bless you, babe. I heard you. It says no copyright. Read the info below. To use these songs, they're safe. If you want your channel to be monetized, copy this link into your settings. Nah, I ain't doing none of that. Let me move this keyboard out of the way. And I have the cameraman over there hanging off into the background. But I'll wait for a couple people to join. We'll wait for some people to join. We'll send out a couple links. Please like, share, and subscribe. We're gonna copy this bad boy. Share. We got people joining the chat. We got a viewer at least. Today we're gonna be opening a Mystery Booster 2. Oh, this is my pile. Here. Oh no, that's Ding's mom's. She's gonna want me, I'm sure, to open hers second. I see you, Whisper. I see you online. Give me 1 second. One second. Where is the community? Oh, here we go. Yo, Smoke Whisper. Let's get some more people in here so we can start opening these packs. All right. Oh, 1 second. How's the audio? The audio sounding good? Let me talk to the camera. Let me not yank on these cords. Make sure we're zoomed. Oh, the camera? That's the producer. I have the producer over here behind the scenes. Say what's up, producer. Uh, so yeah, it's just it is what it is. Man, I can't read these comments. They're too tiny. Can we pop this bar out? Let's see. Let's turn the timestamps on. Move this over here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm at work and watching the live stream, so that means I'm getting paid. Getting paid. Heck yeah. What up? Might be something on my end, really. Yeah. So on my end, the audio is actually pretty. It's bad right now. It's getting into the yellow, which is not good. Let's tear right into these. Oh, the rares are in the. Oh, that's the rare. I wonder if y'all saw that. But yeah, give me an update on this audio so I can try to correct it, because to me it's looking good. The music actually seems to be a little bit loud to me. But let me know what y'all want. Kazul's Fury for 3 mana. It's an instant. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature. Kazul's Fury deals damage equal to the sacrificed creature's power to any target. So that could be a good game ender if you buff your commander. Buff them up and swing and then sack. You know, make them a 20/20. And it's one of the modal cards. It is a land. Enters the battlefield tapped. We have Iridescent Horn Beetle for 5 mana. It's a 3/4. At the beginning of your end step, create a 1/1 green insect creature token for each +1 counter you've put on creatures under your control this turn. It costs 5 mana, so that's not good at all. That's a little too much. I'd rather do something else for 5 mana. Emeria Captain for 4 mana. It's a 1/1 Angel Warrior Flying Vigilance. Whenever Emeria Captain enters the battlefield, put a +1 counter on it for each creature in your party. And Zendikar Rising, I guess, focused on allies to help defeat the Eldrauzis. The Eldrauzi Incursion. Oblivion Hunger for 2 mana. It's an interrupt. Target creature you control gains indestructible until end of turn, and draw a card if that creature has a +1 counter on it. So that's a good I gotcha. Indulge the void, become the void, consume all you touch. Draina, the last blood chief. So that's what Draina said. Zendikar, that's how I pronounced it? Zendikar. Zendikar had all those modal double face cards. Modal double face is the correct term. I call them modal, but they are double faced. Anti-Cognition for 2 mana. Counter target creature or planeswalker spell unless its controller pays 2. If an opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard, instead counter that spell. Counter target creature or planeswalker spell unless it's a good counter. It ain't no counter spell. And it obviously it's not free. And there's contingencies that need to be met, but not a bad card. Tazim Raptor for 3 mana, 2/2 Flying Bird. Whenever it enters the battlefield, return a land you control to its owner's hand. Rerun from yesterday. Resolute Strike. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. If it's a warrior, you may attach an equipment you control to it. Another rerun. Tajuru Blightblade. Death Touch 1/1 for 1. London Bridges. How's it going? Tajuru Blight Blade. Are you ready to bring your Najila deck? You ready to get stomped, London? Or did you forget how to play? Zendikar Rising was the first set to feature the modal double face cards, MDFCs, spells on the side and land on the other side. Fun fact from Rogue Magic. If y'all like buying Magic product, go ahead and follow Rogue Magic. He has a brick and mortar as well as an online eBay. Cleansing Wildfire for 2. Actually, this video sponsored by, let me do a plug, Rogue Magic 402. Thank you for the box of Zendikar Rising. Thanks, cuz. Also, we're family. Cleansing Wildfire for 2 mana. It's a sorcery. Destroy target land. Its controller may search their library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle their library and draw a card. I need to start making a stack because I just have stacks and stacks of cards and they're not organized in any particular manner. I mean, in any particular manner. But these, if your deck's running red, this is a card that goes in there. You're gonna need to destroy that Maze of Ith or Mystifying Maze or all those lands that make your opponent's creatures unblockable, especially their commander. What's up, JJ? Can't get enough. Thank you, London. Sometimes it's not about luck, it's just about having fun, and that's what we're here doing. Cunning Geyser Mage for 3 mana. It's a 3/2 human wizard with kicker 3. Whenever Cunning Geyser Mage enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, return up to 1 other target creature to its owner's hand. So for 4 mana, you get to bounce something. Wish I had flash. What? Nah, it's ooh. Kazundu Nectar Pot for 2 mana. It's a 1/3 with landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. If Dang's mom is watching, she's gonna want that bad boy. She should have opened it, but she picked the packs, and this is the pack she picked for me. So love you, babe. That is a good bug, especially in the new landfall deck that came out with what's that set called that from space? The Outer Space set. Fisher Wizard for 2 mana. It's a 2/1. Whenever Fisher Wizard enters the battlefield, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. It's a Goblin Wizard. He might call up a burst of lava or a raging Helion from a Kuhn's volcanic depths. Or he might just fall in because he's clumsy. Edge of Eternities, that's what it's called. So we have our land. We have our foil. Zulaport Duelist for 1 mana. It's a 1/1. Finally a creature with flash. Whenever Zulaport Duelist enters the battlefield, up to 1 target creature gets -2 until end of turn, and its controller mills 2 cards. So mill means they put the top 2 cards of their library into the graveyard. And then our rare is a red. It's a creature, 1/3. The artist is Brian Sola. Yoink. Magmatic Channeler for 2 mana. It's a 1/3 human wizard. As long as there are 4 more instances and sorcery cards in your graveyard, he gets +3/+1. You can discard a card, exile the top 2 cards of your library, then choose one of them. You may play that card this turn. Magmatic Channeler. That can go in VV, or it can go in as long as there are 4 more instances of cards in your graveyard, discard a card, exile the top 2 cards. It can go in Prosper Tomebound. So whenever you can discard a card, you can discard a land because you're gonna make a treasure anyways. Um, and you can discard whatever cards you want. Cause there's 100 cards in your deck. You're not gonna play all of them all the time. Um, but you discard 2 cards, or you discard a card, exile the top 2. You can play one, potentially a land, create a treasure, and then potentially another spell, and then create another treasure. Bad boys paying for themselves. Landfall was another mechanic, and I think Party Synergy was another mechanic for the set. I think Party had to consist of if you have a cleric, ranger, wizard, etc. We can go back and find out what Party is because it's in the rules box. So a party says right here in parentheses, your party consists of up to each of a cleric, rogue, warrior, and wizard. So once you collect one of each of those creature types, you have a full party. All right, moving on to the next pack. What's the hit? What are the hits in Zendikar Rising? What do we want to grab? I don't resell cards, but what is something that you want from Zendikar Rising? What am I doing? There we go. I mean, I just open cards for fun and for knowledge. Shadow Stinger. Back when reading the card explained the card, yeah. Shadow Stinger for 3 mana. That's a vampire rogue. 1/4. Tap another untapped rogue you control. Shadow Stinger gains death touch until end of turn. And whenever Shadow Stinger deals combat damage to a player, that player mills 3 cards. Tap another. So there was a set that came out recently where your cards had special effects if they were tapped during post-combat phase or post-combat main phase, which we used to call second main phase, but now they call it post-combat because there's cards that give you extra main phases. But so this might be a good synergistic card in one of those decks that has a lot of creatures that do something post-combat if they are tapped, because they're weak and they're hard to attack with. But if you can find other means to get them tapped, this can enable that, as long as it's a rogue. Whenever Shadow Stinger deals combat damage to a player, that player mills 3 cards. Taunting Arbor Mage for 3 mana. It's a 2/3 elf wizard with kicker 3. When Taunting Arbor Mage enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, all creatures able to block target creature this turn do so. So group blocking's a thing. Whenever she enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, all creatures able to block target creature this turn do so. Swing out with the 1/1 token and your commander, and if they have 1,000 tokens, if they got 1,000 scoots, all those scoots gonna have to block your 1/1 token, and your commander makes it through. Oh, thank you, London. I try to be. That's why Damien's so smart. Feed the Swarm. This is a staple in any black deck that does not run green or white, because this is the only black card that can destroy an enchantment. So 9 times out of 10, you're holding on to this to destroy an enchantment, and you're not going to use this to destroy a creature, because there are plenty of other ways to remove a creature from the board in black. Feed the Swarm. This one's getting set to the side because I'm sure I have a couple decks that do not have destroy enchantments. Yeah, Feed the Swarm, too good. Negate, counter target non-creature spell. This one's going on the side too, because you better believe we're trying to creep up into that CEDH. So CEDH gonna have a couple negates in there. Nemana Skitter Sneak for 4 mana. It's a 3/4 human rogue. As long as an opponent has 8 or more cards in their graveyard, Nemana Skitter Sneak gets +1/+0 and menace. So he can sneak through. Not really that good of a card. Tajuru Snarecaster for 3 mana. It's a 1/4 with reach. Elf rogue. Yeah, we are. Let's go feed the swarm for show. Kabira Outrider for 4 mana. It's a 3/3. Whenever a Kabira Outrider enters the battlefield, target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each creature in your party. And as we mentioned earlier, just a reminder, your party consists of up to one of each: a cleric, rogue, warrior, or wizard. You must control one of each to have a full party. Tuk Rubble Fort for 3 mana. It's a wall with defender and reach, and creatures you control have haste. So a 0/3 wall. That's a good card, especially in a goblin deck. And there is a goblin named Tuk. Let's get into this flavor. As with everything else, goblins believe fortifications benefit from as many spiky bits as possible. Yep, that sounds like a goblin wrote it. Spiky bits. I'm sure there's some Roman terminology for whatever a spiky bit is. Cleansing Wildfire for 2 mana. Destroy target land. Here we go again. Destroy target land. That's what everybody's getting for Christmas. Everybody's getting a Cleansing Wildfire. Nahiri's Binding. And make sure y'all like this video. If we can get, I'm not gonna make no promises. I am gonna make one promises with no strings attached. Today we're opening a secret lair. Today we're opening secret lairs. Let everybody know we got secret lairs to open. Can y'all hear the whispers? Nahiri's Binding for 3 mana. Enchant creature, planeswalker, enchanted permanent can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated. You know you want a Cleansing Wildfire. JJ can't get enough. Chilling Trap for 1 mana. Target creature gets -4/-0 until end of turn. If you control wizard, draw a card. So that's going in a wizard deck for sure. Thank you, London. Royal Eruption. Woo! For 7 mana. Over 2 mana and 5 kicker. 5, let me use my toes. That's 7 to me. Royal Eruption deals 3 damage to any target. If the spell was kicked, it deals 5 damage instead. That's a no bueno. That's a lot of mana. It's not even an instant. What does the flavor text say? This card sucks. Our feeble villages and tiny encampments stand only at the whim of the royal, the invoker's tale. Let's go. Getting to the land. Beautiful forest. Our foil is a rare. Wait, where's our foil at? We didn't get a foil in this pack? Well, our rare is Rolling Vortex. That's a good card. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, Rolling Vortex deals 1 damage to them. Womp womp womp. I need to move this mic, it's falling. Whenever a player casts a spell, if no mana was spent to cast that spell, Rolling Vortex deals 5 damage to that player. Your opponents can't gain life this turn. That's an activated ability. So Omniscience, Omniscience, whatever you want to call it. Go ahead. Go ahead and play those spells for free. You got about 4 spells to cast for free before you die, so you better make those 4 spells count. So we'll move on to Dang's Moms. I'm opening 1 secret lair today after I open Dang's Mom's packs. If we can get if we can get to 20 views, maybe we'll open 2 secret layers. If we can get to 100,000 subscribers, I'll open all of my secret layers right now. Oh shoot, that's the mystery booster too. That's save the best for last. We got, is my camera falling too? Holy moly. Everything's falling. There we go. Set that one aside. That's mom's pack. Move my cards aside. Oh, that's a rare. There we go. Vastwood Fortification for 1 mana. It's a modal double face card, MDFC. Put a +1 counter on target creature for 1 green mana. Always legit. And the other side, as we know, enters tapped. It's a land. Kitesail Cleric for 1 mana. It's a 1/1 core cleric with kicker 3. Whenever it enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, tap up to 2 target creatures. Thundering Rebuke for 2 mana. It's a sorcery. It deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker. That's not a bad card. Too bad it's a sorcery, but this card will get ran. Hagra Constrictor for 3 mana. It's a 0/0 snake. He enters the battlefield with 2 +1 counters on it, and each creature you control with a +1 counter on it has menace. That card's good in Kavarek. He puts a lot of counters on creatures, and he makes a lot of creatures as well. So if your creatures have menace, that lets him get through a lot easier. Cliff Haven Kitesail for 1 mana. It's an equipment. Whenever it enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature you control, and equipped creature has flying. That's pretty cool. For 1 mana, give a creature flying. Why did I turn this one upside down? Joraga Visionary for 4 mana. It's an elf wizard, and when it enters the battlefield, draw a card. I mean, there's better cards to saw in half, but sawing this in half and making a token in the squirrel deck that came out in Bloomburrow, that would be pretty cool. I mean, you're just drawing a card every turn for sure. Skyclave Sentinel for 3 mana and a kicker 4. So 7. It's a 2/3 gargoyle with flying and defender. If Skyclave Sentinel was kicked, it enters the battlefield with 2 +1 counters on it. As long as Skyclave Sentinel has a +1 counter on it, it can attack as though it did not have defender. So it's a 2/3 or a 3/4. Resolute Strike. Target creature gets +2 until end of turn. If it's a warrior, attach an equipment you control to that creature. We haven't got this one yet. Inordinate Rage for 2 mana. Target creature gets +3/+2 until end of turn and scry 1. That's not a bad card. Dreadworm for 5 mana. It's a 5/4 and landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, Dreadworm gains indestructible until end of turn. And it's a 5/4. That's if it had Death Touch, that'd be great. But an indestructible 5/4 for 5, that's not bad at all. Glacial Grasp for 3 mana. Tap target creature, its controller mills 2 cards. That creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step, and you draw a card. That's a great one. These are, again, Dang's mom's packs. Pyroclastic Helion for 5 mana. Whenever Pyroclastic Helion enters the battlefield, you may return a land you control to its owner's hand. When you do, he deals 2 damage to each opponent, and it's a 4/5. That card is not so great. Nasty Grasp. Oh yeah, Glacial Grasp. We're getting to the foil. Oh, the land. A swamp. Get out of my swamp, donkey. Our foil. Man, I can't believe my pack. Dude, I need to rewatch that video. The foil is an instant for 3 mana. Sacrifice a land, search your library for up to 2 land cards and put them into the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. Dang's mom's gonna love that one for sure, because she do be loving sacrificing her lands. I like sacrificing creatures, she likes sacrificing lands. Therefore, we love each other. Our rare is a land. Crawling Barrens. It taps for a colorless. For 4 mana, put 2+1 counters on Crawling Barrens. Then you may have it become a 0/0 elemental creature token until end of turn, and it's still a land. Put 2+1 counters on Crawling Barrens, then you may have it become a 0/0 elemental creature until end of turn. It's still a land. This land seems pretty good, especially with that new the new mechanic that came out in Avatar with earthbending, because you don't have to tap to activate this ability, you just pay for. So as long as you have enough mana, which is 2020 almost 6, you can make infinite mana fairly easily, and then you can just keep him a creature. Man, you can make this dude like 100 million infinity and then fling him. And I've never got to kill anybody with the fling, but that's one of my dreams, to kill fling. And for those of y'all who do not know, fling is an instant. I think it costs 1 red mana, if not 2. You sacrifice a creature and it deals damage to a target equal to that creature's power. It's very fulfilling, I bet. I've won other ways that don't feel so satisfying, but like two card combos. But we play to win. I'm playing to lose. Just I've never had the opportunity to fling, which I do have fling in my VV deck. I don't know if I have the combo to increase the creature's power. I have the cards, they're just somewhere in a stack for infinite turns, but I think that's where VV's going. I want to go infinite turns. Soul's Fire plus Fling is one of my favorite combos. What does Soul's Fire do? Boros Elite for 1 mana. It's a 1/1. This is the Mystery Booster 2 pack that I opened earlier on accident. Battalion. Whenever Boros Elite and at least 2 other creatures attack, Boros Elite gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Back when Magic was simple. Sir Alan the Lion's Claw for 5 mana. He's a 4/4 first strike. Whenever he attacks other creatures you control, get +1/+1 until end of turn. Oh, so these two kind of go together. Get my hands out of the way so that can he'll be a 5/5. They'll both get +2/+2. Oh, +3/+3. So he'll be a 4/4 and he'll be a 7/7. These are very, one's a knight and one's a soldier, but they're both humans. Soul's Fire. Target creature deals damage equal to its power to any target. I use those two in tandem to get multiple kills. Okay, I see what you do. So target creature deals damage equal. What's the CMC? What is the converted mana cost of Soul's Fire? Referee Squad for 3 mana. Oh, it's a homunculus for 2/2. Convoke. Whenever Referee Squad enters the battlefield, tap target creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. Soul's Fire is 3 and Fling is 2. So 3, 5, and whatever engine you have that boost the creature's power. One second. All right, my bad. Got a little distracted. Heckers, yes, indeed. Referee squad, a homunculus. There's not a lot of homunculi, or whatever is plural for that creature type. Sorceress sight for 1 mana. It's a sorcery. Look at your opponent's hand and draw a card. Oh yes. Do not react. Anticipate. Oh cheap nah. On the I feel like humans is the most underrated tribal kindred type. Yeah, because humans are always attached to something. A human soldier, a human knight, a human warrior, a human fish. No, I don't know if that's a creature type. Reign of Filth. Each land you control gains sacrifice this land. Add a swamp to your mana pool until end of turn. Dang's mom's gonna like that one too. Ooh, buddy. This and Lumra. It's not infinite mana, but that's a lot of mana. If you sack 15 lands, if you tap all your lands for mana, let's say you tap 15 lands, you got 15 mana. You sack them all for swampy swamps, you got 30 mana. You drop Lumra, all your lands come back. You have that artifact that says your lands enter untapped, or whenever a land enters, untap it, because there's rules that say they enter untapped, but there's cards that let them untap. And then you tap them all again for mana. You got a crap ton of mana. Dang's mom's watching. There's a card that she would like. Let me pull them out. It's this one. That's for you, babe. These are the cards you got in your earlier pack. And that one too. You got some engines going on here. You got Crawling Barrens for 4 mana. You can put 2/1 counters on it and it becomes a creature. So with Earthbending, I mean, it's going to stay a creature forever and you can keep putting counters on it. That's yours. I don't have the Abuela. And then you have Rolling Regrowth for 3 mana. Sacrifice a land, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards. I mean, it's not a powerful card, but it's foil. And you run something like this in your deck already. So it's a good bling replacement. When a land enters, but there's also another land. It's an artifact. Whenever something is it Amulet of Vigor? That's what I'm thinking of. It's an artifact. Whenever a permanent you control enters tapped, untap it. Vega's Secret. Oh, the Vega's Secret Lair. I don't remember. I know what you're talking about, but I couldn't find mine. I think I lost it. Anyways, back to business. Dusk Mangler for 7 mana. God dang, what the heck's up with all these 7 mana cards? It's a 5/4 horror. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature, discard a card, or pay 4 life. So one of those things. Probably sacking a creature. Whenever Dusk Mangler enters the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices a creature, discards a card, and loses 4 life. Ooh, that's a nice one. Each opponent. This one's good for Tergrid. It's a filthy uncommon, so I'll just yoink this out of her pack. Dwarven Miner for 2 mana. He's a 1/2 dwarf. Destroy target non-basic land. Man, this is a real decent card. What the heck is going on with this focus? Let me fix this real quick. There we go. That's better. Destroy target non-basic land, and it's an activated ability that stays on the battlefield. He kind of looks like me. What the heck? Except I have more muscle than that. It's me, Mario. and put him on my face. That's me. Regrowth to get those landfall triggers. Yes, sir. Let's get this flavor text in here. Fetch the Pest Rider Paka. We've got dwarves in the rutabagas. Janul Farmer. The Femrith Farmer. Y'all ever play that game Rampage on Sega Saturn? Whenever the game starts, the newscaster's on the phone and he's like, I don't know, that sound is always in my head. That's what it says right there. Okay, I'm crazy. Falconrith Celebrants for 5 mana. It's a 4/4 vampire with menace, and whenever it enters the battlefield, create 2 blood tokens. So blood tokens never really popped off in the game, but it's an artifact with pay 1 and tap, discard a card, and sacrifice this artifact to draw a card. It's good, I guess, in the Osborne deck from Spider-Man. It's just kind of hard to make blood tokens, and then you gotta pay, and then this and that. But it's kind of good. Oh, you played it on PlayStation? Yeah, that because I don't know about you, but I played that game 30 years ago. Frog Tongue for 1 mana. It's an enchant. It's an aura. Whenever it comes into play, draw a card. An enchanted creature can block creatures with flying. So it gives a creature reach, and you draw a card. Not too powerful, but the art's pretty nice. Oh, Phil Foglio. I met that guy. I met this dude. He's pretty cool. We gotta set this card aside. We might take it to go get signed. I mean, he signed it right there in the corner, but we don't want that. We want his real signature. Yeah, what that tongue do indeed, I'll show you later. Recross, editor, remove the last 10 seconds of this clip. Recross the Past for 3 mana. It's a sorcery. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a land card. Put that card into play and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Clash with an opponent. If you win, return Recross the Paths to its owner's hand. God dang, I think we just found the longest rules text card ever. What the heck is going on here? Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a land card. So bloop, 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 bloop. Okay, land. Put that card into play and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order and clash with an opponent. If you win, return Recross the Paths to its owner's hand. Each clashing player reveals the top card of his or her library, then puts that card on the top or bottom. A player wins if his or her card had a higher converted mana cost. Oh, clashing is an old keyword that hasn't been reprinted in ever. Yeah, it's kind of a cool card, except I do not like revealing anything. Too much information lets people know your next move, so shh. What's up, Goop Master? Who is Goop Master? Who is the Goopy Goop? Ooh, a Darksteel Ingot. It's a mana rock. It's indestructible. It costs 3. It's not a signet, and it's not a. What are the other ones that deal damage to you? A talisman. But it's indestructible. And if you're running an artifact deck and you do need some color for whatever reason, this is gonna cost 1 or it's gonna be free to cast. We have Witch of the Moors as the rare for 5 mana. It's a 4/4 Death Touch. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain life this turn, each opponent sacrifices a creature, and you may return up to one target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. So all you gotta do is gain life. Oh, it's Phoenix. No, I remember now. You're Google. You're the smartest man in the world. Our white border is an uncommon 2/2 creature, Elvish Spirit Guide. The Goop Master hates these cards. Exile Elvish Spirit Guide from your hand and add a mana. So you ain't never casting this. You're never casting this card for 3. You're exiling this card from your hand and you're playing your commander a turn early. And you're upsetting the Goop Master. So our future site says station on it. Greg Staples is the artist. Looks like an artifact. Ooh, grinding station. This is a combo piece. Sacrifice an artifact. Target player mills 3 cards. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield, you may untap grinding station. So there's another card. It's called like servo something. And then you gotta a Corvold can do it. I'm sure there's other engines that go into effect, but essentially what you do is you tap, you make somebody mill 3 cards, you create your servo, this untaps. You tap, you make them mill 3 cards, you sacrifice something, you create your servo, this untaps. You tap, make them mill 3, blah 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 blah. JJ can't get enough. We're ready for you to step up the game. You know we don't play fair. I know you have fun, but come on, man, give us a little bit of a challenge. Cheat. Well, don't cheat, but go ham. Put all the cards that we're gonna hate in a deck and take us out. And we have Gobland. This is a land creature, Mountain Goblin. I know I don't go over all of these spell test cards, but this one's funny. It's a Gobland. Alrighty, that's it for Dang's Mom's Packs. That is it. Now, let me see if I can't swing this microphone over out the way just a sliver. What time is it? 9:30. Give me just a second. Readjust all of this. Hopefully that don't start to fall. I got a surprise. Some fries, mother sucker. Bonk. It's okay. It's not technical difficulties, it's just a little incompetence. Who giveaway at the end of stream? Oh no, sir. No, sir. Where's my little thing at? I just had it. I usually keep that little thing at home, man. Oh, here it goes. What's the most recent one that came out? I know you know what this box looks like. I know good and well all 3 of y'all know exactly what this is. Are you finished or are you true? Sheesh. Don't need none of that. He's gonna use a gun to open the box. Yeah, no. I should have, huh? Have a little elegance. There we go. I mean, more. More. How many? A lot, bro. I got boxes. Let me see. I'm a streamer now, homeboy. All these secret layers gonna start. Oh, it's looking for me. Editor. Reset. Thank you, sir. If I leave, it's gonna look for me. Reset. It keeps looking for me. It's look, watch. Where are you, Tata? Okay, there you go. But yeah, I mean, I got all these to open. Got all these to open. 1 second. A 1 minute intermission. Hold up.
You just be moving to move now. You're just trying to mess with your camera, seeing how much it follows you.
Yeah, I was playing with. Yeah, I got distracted. I was playing with the camera.
Yeah. Got a bunch of secret layers.
Alrighty, back to normal. There we go. So yeah, which one? I forgot which one I wanted to open. We have my cabbages.
Is that the full box? Oh, you got the box.
Yeah, it's just 2 bundles. We got a lot to learn. We got Ember Island. We have Path of Ancestry. We've got one with the elements. We've got Everything Changed. One with the elements, and a lot to learn. Son.
You mean?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh, never mind.
I got time.
Nah, it's fine. All right. My cabbages. So we got 1 vote for my cabbages. We have 5 viewers. Let me try to create a poll real quick, and when the poll ends, gosh dang it, we'll open one of these up. A lot to learn. One with the elements. My cabbages. We're gonna open one up today. Just one. We gotta vote for cabbages. Let's see her. Load it up. Man, why does this thing take a long time to load? Let's see how we doing on that. Come on. So we got 2 votes for cabbages. There we go. Why it take forever? It was the most popular, but low-key, it was underwhelming. Underwhelming? I forgot what's in it. Start a poll. So we have what avatar SLD to open right now. And the answers should be Everything Changed, Ember Island Players, My Cabbages, one with the elements, and oh wait, god dang, there's a whole lot. A Lot to Learn in Path of Ancestry. It won't let me add anymore. All right, poll is live. I'm gonna pick Everything Changed. All right. Ooh, what the heck? It's 33%? Who's voting twice? A Lot to Learn. All right. A Lot to Learn is not on the poll. I mean, but I see the comment. It's up there. Now we're 25% on all of them. Who the heck is screwing it up for everybody? %. We have A Lot to Learn, and we have My Cabbages. Who the heck is screwing up these numbers? What do we want? What do we can't? We got 4 votes. We got 4 viewers and 4 votes, 1 for each. Y'all trying to hustle me. I know exactly what the 4 of y'all did. It's not a roll of the dice. It was mutiny. Y'all wanted an even tie, so I have to open all of them. I'll open 2. We have A Lot to Learn for Goop Master, and we have My Cabbages from Across State Lines. If Rogue is still looking or watching in the background, we'll go over these ones. Ruse is ruse. You show right. Nice turnout. 25%. I need somebody's help. A moderator, if you could. Please, to make this channel engaging, I need to have at least one poll every stream and engagement from 50% of the viewers. We had an average of 6 viewers. 4 people is way more than 50%. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but I really appreciate y'all helping this channel grow, because I've been watching the analytics at night and it does help. But oh shoot. But now that I scooted away a little bit, I gotta zoom in. There we go. And the light's a little different too since I moved the camera up. Chain of Vapor. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Then that permanent's controller may sacrifice a land of their choice. If the player does, they may copy that spell and may choose new targets for that copy. Crazy handshakes. Chain of Vapor. Meltdown for 1 and an X. Is it too dark? Do I need to get the... Let's see, I got this. There we go. That's better. Meltdown. Destroy target artifact with mana value X or less. So you get a target. Oh, destroy each artifact. Am I yelling into the microphone now that I had to get closer? Let me know if I need to adjust something. I did a mid, did some mid stuff. Nature's Claim. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Its controller gains 4 life. Man, who said this set was a wash? Anguished Unmaking. It's all removals. Exile target non-land permanent. You lose 3 life. These are all spells that I play. Well, Putrefy. This is one of my most favorite cards. Destroy target artifact or creature and it can't be regenerated. I don't even know why I like this card. I think I like this card because whatever set it came in, the original set that this card came in a long time ago, whenever I started playing, I got it from Toys R Us. And I was like, dang, you can just destroy creatures? That's crazy. Just like that. You don't got to block or nothing. You just destroy them. I thought this was one of the first removal spells that I read, and I was like, man, that's wild. Shujing Meteorite, Felwar Stone. Hey, this wasn't in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What the? Add 1 mana of any color a land an opponent controls can produce. What the heck? Do you think we can make a sword out of a meteorite? Saka. Dang, this is clean. Oh shoot. That's crazy. It's super shiny too. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but these cards look like glass. They did a good job with these ones. It's not like rainbowy. It's just real metallic, real shimmery. Or maybe it's just the light, but that's a beautiful card. There's like smoke all over it. I'm admiring it. My bad. Let me Alright, move on to the next one. It's getting late. Oh, now that I'm opening secret layers, the viewers came back. The 2 people that dipped out could have had y'all's chance to vote. We have a lot to learn. A lot to learn from Aang. A lot to learn from the Masters. And a lot to learn from Dang Dad. Follow me. Is the music too loud? Because I can't actually hear it, but I'm monitoring the levels and they keep jumping up over my own voice, so I don't know what it's sounding like. But and what does the background look like? Does it look cool? The lights changing in the back, a little blur. Does it create a? Mm, how is everything? I took a lot of time actually to set this up, so I'm proud of myself. We have Sarah Ascendant for 1 mana. It's a, well, it's a female angel, I think. It's a 1/1 lifelink. As long as you have 30 or more life, this creature gets +5/+5 and has flying. But I guess it's not Sarah Ascendant anymore. It's Aang, the Ascendant Airbender. Ponder. Man, these the apparitions or the ghosts, they're like real faint. They're really cool. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, then put them back in any order you may shuffle and draw a card. I wish I had some help right now. Ponder. I think I remember this. He was going through some trouble and he had to ask all his other ones. But we'll go over the flavor text. I should have went over the flavor text in the other one too. A lot of the secret layers have good flavor text as long as they're from a universe beyond. But the other ones, not so much. I laugh at gravity all the time. Gravity, whatever. And then we went over this one. I wish I had some help right now. Avatar Sanctuary with this Cryptolith Rite for 2 mana. Creatures you control have tap. Add 1 mana of any color. You gotta watch people sometimes because they think this card taps the creature and gives and produces the mana. But if you cast a creature, it has summoning sickness and you cannot activate its ability to add 1 mana. So you gotta keep your eye open sometimes. They're avatars. All these people are your past lives. And when the avatar dies, he's reincarnated into the next nation in the cycle, Katara. So this is I think they go to that mountain and there's a bunch of statues of all the avatars. Where's Mariana at Goop Master? She's the avatar lore expert. We have Who's Reach, which is Kodama's Reach. Looks like a frog and a peach or an apple. And then Hugh, and then there's a squirrel frog. I don't know if y'all can see that squirrel. It looks like a frog's face, but it's a squirrel's body. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards. Reveal those cards and put 1 onto the battlefield tapped and the other into your hand, then shuffle. The swamp is a mystical place, alright? It's sacred. I reached enlightenment right here under the banyan grove tree. And then another Shujing meteorite. Hey, what are the bonus cards in this set? What's the hit? We got another Shujing. There must be other cards in here. But these are them. These are the secret layers. Tomorrow we're gonna open up some more packs, some avatar packs. Not sure if we're gonna open up another secret lair. Depends on how I feel. I need to stretch all of this stuff because I do plan on streaming. I want to every day, but at least every other day. And let me do some 2 + 2 is 4. Let me do some quick math. Alrighty. I forgot y'all can see me. I forgot the camera's following me around. With 52, I have 100. If I stream every other day and I open one, I have 102 days worth of. I have 102's worth of product to stream. That's not including the packs, the booster packs that I have hanging in the Christmas tree, hanging in the wall, unopened product I have stacked on my shelves. And hey, get with me, Goop Master. I mean, buy the material, bro. I'll build that. I'll build a shelf for you. Get with me, JJ. We building shelves. Buy the material. I'll build a 30-foot shelf. We'll tear out one of the floors and we'll go straight to the second floor of shelves of magic cards. Yeah, I don't know about wholesome. Man, I tried so hard not to say bad words today. I don't know how many bad words I said on all my other streams, but I might have to erase all those other streams because I'm reading the terms of service and all this. I'm studying. There ain't no certificate for YouTubing, but I've been studying all that stuff, and it's a lot of stuff you can't do, man. There's a lot of stuff you can't do. Yeah. But hey, thanks for joining. I've been streaming for an hour. Is one of my longest streams, even after me and Goop Master opened a box. Thanks for joining, and I appreciate all the love. So, peace. Any questions, comments, or concerns before I dip out? Nice hearts. That's what I need. That's engagement, baby. All right. I got one later. That's all I need.